The Grenada Office of Creative Affairs kicked off a 2-day workshop on October 2nd aimed at educating and empowering the nation's creative community. This initiative is designed to support artists, entrepreneurs, and cultural stakeholders in protecting and profiting from their intellectual property. The Intellectual Property series held under the themes Mastering the Essential of Intellectual Property and Unlocking Grenada's Creative Potential Through Property focuses on the importance of safeguarding creative works and maximizing financial benefits. The sessions cater to participants from various sectors including music, fashion, literacy, and digital content creation. Orlando Romaine, advisor to the Ministry of Creative Economy, explains.
As you know, intellectual property is one of the prime assets creatives can use to monetize their work. And our focus at the Office of Creative Affairs is capacity building. So we put on this workshop to really educate and edify creatives about the value of intellectual property and how they can use it to advance their career, to monetize their creative outputs, and to ensure that they protect what belongs to them. So that event starts today. We have a workshop with Dr. Smith, Erica Smith, who is a renowned expert in the area of intellectual property. Tomorrow we have another event, a panel discussion with some key experts, Dr. Smith included also. So really it's a session to have a broad discussion about intellectual property, get some insights from creatives who were in Grenada who would have utilized IP, get some expert advice from international persons and regional persons about IP, and just have a general discussion so our creatives can understand and start leveraging the value of intellectual property.
Romaine also spoke about the significance of the event.
Right, intellectual property is like your deed to your intellectual work or to your creative work. And if you look at persons like Rihanna, Bob Marley, they are able to, one, ensure that their family can inherit the intellectual property or the value of their creative work for generations to come. And they can pass that on as an asset. Similarly, we're trying to ensure that our creatives understand it's not just about producing, but also about owning what you produce and then having the savvy via intellectual properties to leverage those for financing, to leverage those for sales and for their own growth, and also as a means of generational wealth and generational continuity.
80 participants have registered for the session, with 3 attendees expressing their expectations for the workshop and how they believe it will benefit them.
Well, I believe this is an excellent initiative because there are lots of creatives who focus on the creative aspect of the business side of creativity, and knowing their rights and their intellectual property is something that is not difficult to learn, but you really have to know the right people and the right resources, and the Creative Affairs definitely gave us the right medium by presenting this workshop in order for us to learn about our intellectual property rights.
As I'm growing and expanding Beautiful Weddings Grenada, I need to ensure that all aspects of my name and brand and business are protected. Hence the reason I really wanted to get a lot more information as to how to go about doing that. Certain things I'm sure I'm not even considering and factoring in that regard. So the workshop details and information is very useful to me at this point in time, as I'm looking to be a lot better than I currently am.
Yeah, it's important to just give information. A lot of creatives need information on issues related to IP, international property, and specifically copyright information, which a lot will be spent on that as well.
This workshop is part of a broader effort to strengthen Grenada's cultural and creative industries, driving economic growth and promoting sustainable development within the sector. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.